Hello, my name is Lakia, and I am the host of Evolve with Kia podcast. And I have created a space for people of color to cultivate mindsets and practices that are conducive to their desired lives. This is what I call living life with intention or evolving with intention. I want to have a little quick chat. Let's chat. Have you ever been driving in a car, or have you ever heard your parents or someone else when you were younger driving and you're trying to figure out where you're going? And one of the things you'll do is you'll turn down the radio. Now, if you really think about it, if you're driving and you're trying to figure out where you're going, turning down the radio does not really seem logical, but it is logical. Um, Something that I have discovered about myself is I love the silence. I can sit in the house all day long with no television, no radio, no music, or anything. And I can also drive in my car with no music or anything. I'm someone that's really comfortable with being in the silence because I love to be with my thoughts. I have no problem being with my thoughts. Um, and I find many moments of self discovery when I'm in the silence. I can not only hear myself, but I can see myself. And just like when you're driving in the car and you're trying to figure out where you're going, you're really trying to see. You're trying to see the signs and the landmarks or whatever you're looking for. But you need silence in your ear in order for you to be able to see. And so sometimes we have to put down all of the distractions. We have to put down the phone. We have to turn off the television. We have to turn off the radio in order for us to not only hear ourselves, but to actually see ourselves. Um, I know that some of us are on a journey of healing and trying to create a certain life or a lifestyle for ourselves. And there can be a lot of things that are distracting to us, whether it be other people or, like I said, radio, telephone, your phone. Social media is a huge distraction, I know, for many of us. We have to shut out the noise. We have to get comfortable with being with ourselves. We have to get to a place where we can sit in a quiet house, reading a book or journaling, or we can sit in the park out in nature without being on our phones. Um, and just looking around and just taking in all of the natural things, the wind blowing, the trees blowing, the birds flying around and the squirrels galloping about. And we also have to be comfortable with being in silence with other people, because that creates space for conversation. That creates space for just simply being comfortable with just being. So that was just something that I wanted to touch on really quickly today. Um, and I hope that you are inspired and you are encouraged to be okay with sitting in the silence, with being quiet yourself, listening more and talking less, observing yourself, your feelings, being very self aware, and also aware of what is actually around you in your present, and not what other people are doing on television, what they're talking about on social media, what is the latest trend, what's going on with you, because that is really what is important at the end of the day. So I want you to enjoy the rest of your day with all of that being said. And have you had some water today? Make sure you drink some water, friend. And I'll see you next time when we will be ready to chat. And I'll see you later.